Welcome, spiritual hustlers, to 53 Days of Mindfulness with xoandhustle, presented by Self-Hired. I am so excited to have you here. We're about to spend the next 53 days together sharing and dropping knowledge on how to bring spirituality to your grind so you can balance your growth with your hustle. This series is based off the Mindfulness Deck, an actionable 55 card deck designed to take you on a journey of self-understanding, healing, and habit building. The Mindfulness Deck is now available for pre-order at xoandhustle.com. And remember, I love hearing your breakthroughs, so make sure you join the conversation online at xoandhustle on Instagram. All right, let's get into it. Today's episode is brought to you by Delush CBD. Delush is a holistic lifestyle company that infuses hemp CBD into your favorite wellness and skincare products. Since we're all about love and good vibes, Delush CBD products are thoughtfully curated with non-toxic ingredients and are cruelty-free. Every product is handmade with all that love and good. You can use the discount code xoandhustle for 15% off your next order at delush.ca. Hello, my loves. On today's episode of 53 Days of Mindfulness, we're getting to the root of the situation. On this card, you will see a woman who is sitting on the floor with colored pencils in hands with an "I'ma figure it the fuck out" face as she holds up a large piece of paper with the inside of her mind all over it. Yep, getting to the root of the situation means cutting the fucking bullshit and getting to the icky sticky stuff at the bottom of all of your problems. This means going through all of the layers that you have built up from the underlying issues that you're facing, or at least getting there so that we can look at it. Okay, let's get to how you actually do this. We're going to actually do this through mind mapping, okay? So a few years ago, I was fresh off of a fire and my heart felt so tender. I had never lost a job before and I got canned on the last day of my probation. I already knew that this company had done this a lot to the previous employees, but the fucking reality of doing it, of being in that situation, was so strong. So fast forward, I get accepted into this youth program for film at Intersections in Gastown. And I met my instructor, Fred. Yo, Fred, if you ever listen to this, you're fucking G and I love you. Anyways, Fred introduced me to his sister. He knew that his sister would be able to support me while I worked through the fucking mess that was inside of my mind. So I met up with her with the intention of not knowing anything. And she comes in with her hands full of a large poster paper with big pens and markers. And the girl was looking like she was ready to take me to school. I was so confused, but she sat me down and told me that we're going to do a mind map. My first reaction was yo, that sounds like a lot of fucking work and I'd rather be addicted to my problems and sit in my shit. But I was already there. So I was okay, even though I'm full of resistance, let's just try this. So she sat with me and asked me to write my name in the middle of this large poster paper. And from there, she said, draw a line and write one word about how you feel. Okay. Literally, sooner than later, I was 7 pages deep and I felt like I had lost 10 pounds of energetic weight. And I felt like I had been missing this tool my entire life. So I went home and I started Googling okay, what the heck is a mind map? Who uses it? Are they useful? I like to know the biology behind these things. And let me tell you, there's so much research on how useful mind maps are for you. And now I use it in pretty much everything I do. They're dope for whenever I feel foggy or irritable, or when I can't understand my own fuckity energy and I just need to get to the bottom of what's pissing me off. Because when you're seeing your thoughts on paper, you can actually see the problem that's inside of your mind. It seems crazy to need such a structured approach to understanding yourself, but your energy and your thoughts have so much more to tell you than all those feelings that you're feeling and all that constant shit that's on your mind. We don't always get to understand it because we're always just focused on our to-do list. So mind maps are a great way and a fast way and efficient way to check in with ourselves, period. Okay, so I don't do my mind maps the way that I did them the first time because that shit was elaborate as fuck. But here's how I do it and how I've been able to make a routine with them so that I can actually do it on the regular. One, I draw a stick figure in the middle of a piece of paper and I put that little cutie in a skirt because you can't be like fucked up and not cute. I always start my first bubble with how I'm feeling because I truly believe that the feelings inside of us are our guides and they are emotions, and our emotions are just energy in motion. So whatever it's trying to tell you is what it's trying to get out of you. After that, I just go. I just keep going. I keep building off of whatever the first thing I wrote is. And sometimes, it's like, it's just nothingness. It's just fuck this, fuck that, fuck this. And until I'm able to like actually write something of value, I just keep going because eventually you will get to that point. When we give ourselves the chance to unravel what's on our mind, we give ourselves the space to clear, to connect, and expand our good feeling energy and get rid of that energy that just doesn't work for us. So for all of you that need a little extra guidance on how to visualize this and how to do a mind map, head over to xoandhustle.com. I've linked a mind map starter pack for you, and I hope that these tools help find their way to your toolbox and help you clear your mind. So today's Don't Mind My Hustle affirmation is, may it be safe for me to express myself. Continue strengthening your intuition offline by pre-ordering the Mindfulness Deck at xoandhustle.com. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe and share with all your friends so you can all bring spirituality to your hustle. Until next time, keep being the spiritual hustler you already are.